So team, here was the video from Entry to IT. All right. What we did in the previous session, the orientation, I'm going to walk you through briefly, and then towards the end, we'll start with our day one training. All right. So kind of quick 5 minutes, team. I won't take longer than that. What is it that we're trying to put? Please listen to every word that I say very, very clearly, because I believe strongly with my 20 years in the IT industry in a very, very highly significant manner. If anyone wants to make a difference in this industry, or you want to make your own career in the software IT industry, you need to have an amazing foundation. These foundations are typically supposed to happen when you do your computer science engineering or masters of computer application or MTech computer science or BCom computers. That is where an individual will typically get an exposure to these. Now for the rest of the population who's not gone through that rigorous training, entering IT is still a little challenging. Where, what, how? Before you go anywhere in IT, this is what you got to see. So what is it that I talked about in the orientation session? Who is it for? Doesn't matter if you have a skill or I know this, I know that. Doesn't matter to you. This training is specifically come to me with the point that I don't know A, B, C, nothing. So you're an absolute fresher. The one thing that will help me to kind of set it even more faster is if you have your basic PC skills, like how to start a computer, how to join this webinar, how to see this video, how to practice as my instructor is showing. This is the one which you have to start doing it along with us, team. The second thing I was talking about, how will we teach and how will you learn? And I said very simple that if there's no project, there's no training from my perspective. Teaching definitions, concepts, like a jargon, or what are these terms in the IT industry, that is from my perspective an absolute pure theory or bookish knowledge. The only sense that makes an IT industry is what is your skill. This 4, 5, how do I say, not 4, 5, more abbreviations. I would love the audience to expand the highlighted text and tell me what is it that I've mentioned here. What is KSPRJI? I request everyone from the audience to put that in there. And I spoke about what you will learn. So team, I'm waiting for your answer. What is this? Abbreviate for me. While you're doing that, I'm just kind of covering what it is. What will you learn? Believe me, team, I really don't have a clue. What all can you learn? I know a lot. But I do know whatever you learn. Doesn't matter what. Let's do it awesome. Let's learn to learn first. That is most important. I want you to learn, and then I will get you started with that energy, and you have to take it forward from there. Does that sound good, everyone? I've got so many of you, not a single message. What is KSPRJI dollar? I will not move forward till I get the answers from everyone in this audience. The one who does not have an answer will say, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer. Everyone else team who does not respond, I will have to let you out of this session. I'm going to right click on your name and let you go. I'm going to pause my screen for 2 minutes. I'm going to wait for your answers. I'm going to see who's involved into this session. I will keep them. Rest of you, thank you so much. I can't have you. The 2 answers. 1, yes, I know 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, doesn't matter. Second answer, I'm sorry, I don't know. Both are fine. Everyone else who's not involved in answering should not be in this live training anymore with iTeLearn team. You can go back home and watch the video later. It will take us about 3 to 4 days to get this video up. All right, team, thank you. So from today onwards, if you are in this session and when I ask you a question, you will answer and reply in the chat. By unfortunately, for some reason, oops, sorry, I went out to get a cup of coffee. I'm sorry, I just, opened another window. I was seeing something else in my system. Will automatically debar you from this live training. Is that clear, team? I'm sorry, I know I've never been this stringent, but I know there's only one way we can learn anything, that is discipline. If we don't have the structure, all this is waste. Are you all okay with the fact that if you involve, you will be here? If you're not involved, you won't be here. Is that agreed for everyone? All right, great. Thank you. Awesome. Thanks, team. Now, what is it that we want to learn? We all know, team. Why are we here? We want to learn IT. We want to specialize in one field or two fields. I want to be, let's say, DevOps engineer, data scientist, artificial intelligence, machine, whatever be it your field. You want to be in that field, correct? Now, as part of that, you have to start somewhere. The world of IT is so annoyingly complex that so much learning, team. Now imagine, don't you all think you have to learn what was there in this industry for 20 years and then learn what I have to do for the next 2 years in this industry? True. Don't worry. We will not try and master everything. When we sit on one topic, we will master that. All right. Now, as I told you earlier also, team, that the project-based education is what we do. And I spoke a lot about a lot of these things I will not touch. I want to go in day one. I said the only way I could teach is by ensuring, this one, team, here. Okay. By ensuring that we take a project and execute it. So team, let's start at day one with the project. I want to talk about what it is and how we do. So team, with this, let's get started with day one. Entry to IT, day one. So team, like I said, what is Microsoft Excel is one question, correct? How to track my daily sales is the other question. Now, how many of you know exactly what this question is? Anyone who's seen the orientation session and the video know exactly this question. What is it that we're doing? We have exactly 4 questions, team, that we will solve. 2. Oh, I didn't answer the previous question as to what knowledge, skill, difference, knowledge and skill. Knowledge, you know. Skill, you can do. You have a project hands-on experience, that is skill. If you have skill and you have great skill and you have a resume, no one will give you a job. You need to build something called as a project experience. What's your project strength? What projects did you work on? Then you build your resume. And then you apply for and go around your job hunt. You face interviews, you get selected, then you get money. Okay, this thing, team, don't forget. Now, in this quest of reaching a career that will make us individually and hopefully in families of us financially independent, what is the first thing that you will start with? What is K, team, in this? Knowledge. That is where you have to acquire knowledge, skill, person knows how to use the knowledge, and so on. We are right now at the very beginning. If you look at JPAC members, CSDT members, they're all most of the time here. Preparing the resume, going for the job interviews, and getting selected, starting it. All right. What was the second question that I gave you yesterday, team? Project. There's only one way for amazing memory. That's called total involvement. Don't look outside. Don't turn anything off. How to sell online. Third, how to promote online business. All talking about business only, team. Fourth, how to measure. Come on, my success. These are the 4 questions, team. Through this, we will try and learn. Okay. Now, remember this is training, but only when project is there, it'll become interesting. It will retain you in memory. This will cover you the basic concepts. As you work, you'll know, oh no, Karthik did not teach this topic and so on. It will happen significantly, team. Get the core, fill in your blanks later. Okay. What is the project? Anyone remember? I told you I have a client which come and I want to build that. While I'm doing it, I'll also teach you. Corporate lunch boxes, correct? Everyone with me, team? We're going to get started. Sir, should I write down these points while you're teaching? What you should do, team, take a notepad, like a physical and an actual pen, and just take what keywords I'm saying. So far, no subject has been discussed. Now we will talk. Yes, Preeti, you can take notes. All right. All right. Now, very simple. Is this an IT project? Tell me, everyone. Or is this a business project or a financial project or an investment project? Doesn't matter. It is a requirement. It is a project. From your perspective, who are you? IT is solution. That is it. You understand, team? IT is like a screwdriver, team. You can still maybe use a spoon and try and open that screw, unscrew it, and so on. But a screwdriver is specifically built, that is IT, team, to solve this problem. The only thing that you see on the screen is the only problem. If you don't know what I'm saying here, team, you can learn. I'll give you in writing. Anything else in IT, it's absolutely bogus. There's no concreteness in it. What is it that people want when they start a business? They want to earn. Is that correct or not? Don't you think Karthik is here teaching for the last 10 years with one thing? Of course, at the end of the day, business has to earn money. Where does the money go to the employees or not doesn't matter, team. They have to earn money. So how do they earn, team? What is it? When they sell, there is a sale price and there is a cost price, correct? If earning is important, I have to track it. Now, I know the sale price is somewhere between 75 or let's say 1 to 2 US dollars. All right. That's our sale price. Now, what is our cost price, team? What do you think is our cost price? To make that lunch, what's our cost? How much will it take me, team? If someone says, I want to sell corporate lunches, I want to implement a website, I want to do IT, that's all BS, team. If you don't know what your sales price is, what your cost price is, you can never do anything called business. Is it more than $1? Let's put one price, team. I'll say 2 US dollars. Okay, sounds good. That's the cost of the lunch that we will sell. What will be our production cost as a company? Less than sale price. Perfect, great. 50 cents. 50 cents. Nice. See? Okay, let's put it as 0.50. It is not. So, team, I'll give you one answer. One member wrote. See, this is where we make mistakes, and I'll keep correcting. Don't make a single mistake. Just watch. But try and make hundreds. Is this how much is this, team? Everyone tell me. What is this? 0.50, right? That's 50 cents, correct, team? What I highlighted, is it 50 cents? Yes or no? Hey Ram, guys, be very careful in life. Observe, watch. If you don't have a detail for your eye, I'm worried. This is 0.50 cent. This is half a cent. It is not 50 cents. You understand, team, now? You all agrees? Yes, it is 50 cents. Yes. No, how can you? Watch. Your attention ain't correct. 50 cents. Or I don't even know if it's CNT or CNTS, right? Keep that in mind. Where is the dot going? Where is the bar going? Where is the space going? Don't ever eliminate them. All right, team? Thank you. Yes, that's right. Tessin, we can write 0.50 correct. And believe me, team, no one in IT is successful without this basic necessity of looking at something and seeing it's correct or not. You have to be an amazing tester. You can't develop anything. I will not trust you. Understand, team? Attention to detail. Remember a few of these things. Now, team, in IT, there'll be a lot of jargon library we'll create. Ashna, I want a Google Doc created. I'll guide you with it, where we will put like a jargon, SDLC, what is it? Agile, what is it? Six Sigma, what is it? All these things. And we'll have the team fill it. So far, yeah, thanks, Ashna. So far, team, we've not got into anything that you can fill it in, but now you'll get it. All right. Now, where are we? Now, cost price is this. What is the next thing that a business will see? Your thought process is the only important thing, team. How you think. Are you thinking 10th step? Are you thinking the second step? This is first step, for example. What is the second price? Voice breaking for anyone? Profits. Correct? If I don't know if I'm making a profit or a loss in a business, I should never get in. Why? Because it is relentless, and this is what they have to do. Now, profit is how much, team? How much is the profit? Can anyone tell me? Sell price is $2, cost price is 0.5 USD. Now, what's the profit? Sale, perfect, minus cost equals how much? 1.5 USD, correct? Now, next question. Client. Who is a client? One who has a problem, needs your help, can pay. No, rather I'll say will pay. See, for me, it is absolutely admiring to see so much of IT industry in and out in such huge roles and come back to still focus that end of the day, it is core that is important, that this thinking. Who is a client? Who always have a problem. They want some requirement. They have a need. They have a project. And they will keep on seeking help and will pay. This definition of a client, team. Is it there in Google or Thesaurus or something? No, it's the way you should understand who is a client. Okay. Now, for this client, how much did this client make? Answer this question for me, team, while I go ahead with pulling up maybe an Excel sheet. Oh, this is the when I open Microsoft. I've not yet introduced you, team. I'm starting Excel, but we'll take it slowly. Let's go back to this document and we'll come back onto that. Where is my notepad? So the reason I didn't use Google Drive and all that, I want to introduce them to you. I don't want to just use them. You should know why, team. I have a couple of hands raised. I'm gonna unmute. If you have any questions, let me know. There are a lot of hands raised, team. I'm quickly going to take a few questions. I don't know who all. Preeti, hi. Maria, Tessin, do you all have a question right now? Okay, I'm assuming no. So I'll mute you, team. If there's any question, no problem. Raise your hand. All right, team. Now, question to you all. Please answer me. How much did this client make? Give me an answer, team. I'm going to see who is giving me an answer like you are in an interview rather than with an attitude that you're in training and that you paid me to teach, that you'll sit back. I want to see, team. How much did this client make? How will you answer in an IT organization or any nice? I'm seeing who can complete a sentence in the chat to answer this, team. The only sensible answer that I've got, which is approximately correct, is this. And for those of you who are in my training right now and see that if others are doing and you're not doing, keep seeing, keep observing. That is how you'll know your gap. You will make your attempt. That is one. Here, this is the other one. Everything else is 1.5. I don't know what. It's time or what. I don't know. 1.5 USD. All this. So let's see. The client made a profit of $50 per corporate lunchbox sold. I love this answer. Exactly how you should give in an interview as well. He will be making 1.5 USD per lunchbox. Again, perfect. Awesome. The problem, let's correct this. Did I say it's a he? We don't know, right? So we'll say he, she will be making $1.5 US dollars per lunchbox. Exactly, team. No one asked a question. How much did the client make? When? How? What do you mean? How much did in one day? In 1 month? In 1 year? What does it mean? So now, how does someone maintain? This is good. Let me open a new one. Day one first. Now another one. E2IT day one in this. So the business needs to track, correct? So how do we write it, team? How many customers will come to this business in the, let's say, first day or first week? Give me an answer, team. Sale is 2 USD. Cost is 0.5 USD. This is what we know. Okay. 100. Nice. See, correct or not, we don't know. Quantity of sale on 4th March 2018. 100 lunches. Okay, that's the update to your team. Now, profit made on 4th March 2018 is how much, team? Now tell me, please. That is 2 star 100 minus 0.5 star, how many? 100 or 10? No, 50. Same thing, right? How much is it, team? This equals, this is how we do mathematics. And if you can't survive onto this one team, it'll become a challenge, and I will guide you how we can do this now. So this is but nothing but, how do we do maths team? 1 minus 0.5 star, oops, sorry. See how slowly I'm taking your team. Why am I doing this? Not that I would love to, not that I don't want to go deep. If we don't go this way, you will keep getting lost, okay? This is nothing but 1.5 star 100. And what? How much is this? So what's the final amount, team? US dollars 1500, right? That is the profit that this company made. Yes or no? Great, phenomenal. So this is good for 4th March. All right, team. Now we had actually 3 days in March, no? So let's leave first. I'll say 2nd March. How about it? 3rd March. How about it? Okay. How much did I earn on 2nd March, team? Maybe 20 lunch boxes. Let's say 25. Okay. Star, same pattern. So much I sell, so much I lose. How much? Calculation, 1500. So $1.50 is my profit per meal. 25 star 1.5. That is 2nd March. How much is it, team? 37.5 maybe US dollars. Now on 3rd March, I sold 43 star 1.5 equals 53.9 USD. Okay, 4th March is this, little bit more detailed. Now, team, for me to execute such a business or a concept which will help us make revenue and take care of ourselves, which is what we spend every waking moment of our childhood and life, building, learning, education. Why someday we will go to a job, someday we'll have to work somewhere, and we need to be productive, right? That is the reason. So now you have to understand this concept first. To do this, team, the application or tool that I've used is, actually I'll write here itself, called, what is the tool to manage my business now? Can anyone answer for me, please?
Patrick, now from
Yeah,
IT team, can you please check the chat messages? It's $150 and not $1,500 USD.
1 second, I'll check it out.
1.5 into 100 is 150 USD.
I'll check. Where is it? Ashna, let's see, team. Where did I make a mistake? Awesome. Where did I make a mistake? Let's see now. 1.5 into 100 is USD. How much, team? 150, right? This is what we're saying. Right. So this is not correct. See, I'm a poor businessman with little maths and little IT. Genuine reason of selling is gone. Now, what is it that we used? Our IT solution is a Notepad. And believe me, I can still do it here. There's a problem, team. How much is my, same thing, what is that? Where is it? This is my question. It's not in this. How much is my daily sales? Now, team, I'll ask you another question relevant to it. How much is the year to date, it's called as YTD, team, or month to date MTD sale? Now, can someone answer that? On 1st of March, there's no sale. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are the only sale. How much is the year to date or month to date sale? Second, this much. Third, this much. This much. While you're all doing, I will show you the process of doing it. How do we do it, team? First thing, and this is how I learned when I was in my intermediate about 20 years plus ago. I never knew anything in physics as formulas, team. I only knew 3 or 4 base core formula. And when I used to go to this professional entrance exams like IIT and so on, I used to sit down there, then in the exam, based on the question, derive a formula out of my base methodology and solve the equation. All right. All that I'm saying, team, is just the steps. I want you all to go deep. You go deep in here, you understand this, you'll understand everything. Now, how much is it? Client is saying, what is this notepad? I can't see anything. Oh, no, no, sir, wait on, hold on. I will show you. 1st March, you made how much? 37.5. Not first, sorry, this is second, right? Second March, that is what you made. Third, how much did you make? 53.9. Correct? Fourth, how much did you make, team? $150. Total month to date. Month is March, and how much is it? Month from the beginning to now. 0.41, so 6, and then 1, so oh, sorry, I did a mistake. What I'm trying to add correctly. See, 0, 0. Now decimals, hundreds, tens, everything places, right? 0. Now add 5 and 9, 14. So 0.4 will come here. 1 will go there. 7 and 3, 10, 11. 1 will come here. 1 will go here. 10, 13, 14. 4 will come here. 1 will go there. 2. Is this correct, team? $241. 0.4 cents is the profit. Perfect. Now, what is the business saying to you? Client asked you, what is this notepad? I just want to know how much I'm making. Oh, you made $241. What does the client do next, team? Client says, brilliant, thank you so much. I will go on. Okay, with what? I don't need any more IT, will they say, or say, what will they go on, team? They'll go on operating business. What is this business? Cooking, packing, shipping, getting customers. IT is a service, is like a housekeeping, is like catering. It is like a mechanic. They're not mainstream anytime, team, believe me this. In the world, I'm sure you all aware I live in Los Angeles, correct? And I've been part of many businesses. When we go to a corporate company, and let's say I'm the chief information officer, in the all the CEOs that you CEO, CIO, CTO, CFO, CMO, CSO, the CIO is unfortunately the most disregarded person because that is not core business. I will ask you one question now, team. In this business, what is core? Tell me that. What is core for this business? The main thing. Tell me that, please. Isn't it food? Correct. Owner must focus on core or IT. Tell me, please. What is IT? It's just a solution. It's like a phone. You have iPhone 4 or you have iPhone 10. How does it matter? Once you need a phone first. Owner must focus on core. And who will do IT then? I will do IT. Is it clear, team? You, each of you will do. You will go and keep on talking. I don't worry if you know IT or not. Anyone you meet, na, hey, why don't you focus in your business? I will support you from IT. writing down these notes and so on. Brilliant. This is great. Now, why do I even have to go beyond, guys? Let's fast forward and let's say we finished the 4th March also and 5th March. Now, how much is my daily sale, team? 5th March, let us say I made 121.1. Now, what is my monthly total sale? So, increase this to 3, 5, 2, 5. Right? That's what we made. Little inconvenient, but what is it that they require more than this, team? Everything correct? What is it? Your client is smart, will question you. All right? You're being paid now. You said I will do your IT, you focus on selling, will question you and will verify. Only one question, team. How many of you know if this total is correct? How many of you are experts that you can do this addition without opening up the calculator easily? How many of you are confident what you will answer and you will not look back and say what others are answering? How many of you will feel the same if you do it by on a paper, this addition, and the same confidence if you do it in a calculator? Simple, team. If you do this calculation in a paper, will you go back and review it? Yes, because why? You don't trust yourself. You're human. You may have made a mistake. If you do that on a calculator, will you go back and recheck it? Not so many times. You'll trust it, right? Now, I am a client. I'm smart. I will question you. I will verify. Do you think this total is correct? Am I giving the right information to my client? The client has not seen this for 5 days. Now they have seen. How? The problem is, what is Notepad, team? It will let you write, save, store, view, edit, more things. Minimalistic, team. Very important. Look at it. Believe me, I still love Notepad. Why? Very simple. Only 5 things in the menu bar. Nothing else. No complex. I can only change the font, the size. Very little things I can do, and I love it. It is like taking a complete all equipped vehicle and not using anything on it. You need to understand that this is minimalistic. This is amazing. Now, these are the pros. Nice. So simple. Minimalistic, fast, access, easy, accessible. Now you have seen this, right? What are the cons for it, team? What are the negatives on this? One, mathematics is a problem for me. I don't know anything else. How do I solve this challenge where everything is okay? I'm not confident that this totaling is fine. What will I do? In your system, you can open up something called as calculator. Go and add this. Will this solve your client's current today's problem? Today's problem solved. Will it solve your client's tomorrow's problem? No, again you need a calculator. Hey, is it possible that I have 2 things, right? Can I combine, or look at this calculator, free application like this, right? Can it go here, fit in? You see what I'm saying? In this Notepad, can this be built in? You remember the lot of this welcome files and folders you get when you go to conference. They'll put books, papers, pen, a file, everything. And sometimes they put a calculator and so on, like a gift. It is attached into it. Can you attach a calculator with a Notepad? I can't. It's tough. So I have a problem that I can't do too much maths here directly. What is my alternate? Alternate is something called as Microsoft Excel, team. Very simple. My job is not to teach you on Microsoft Excel what is each and everything here. See, so many things here. Now see, compare tool to tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in the menu bar, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another 30 here. I don't know what these buttons are. Look at this here. Look at, oh my goodness, this is too much. In a day, when I get, if I'm a regular user, even a smartphone can scare me. So this doesn't look good. No, too much, right? Yes, but that is what is upgrade. In the world of information technology, the only thing that is constant is change. And right now is your first migration of one tool to the other. I'm using one thing, it is serving me an X purpose, but it is defeating me in Y need. Now you're saying, thank you, Notepad. I want to explore other tools. And you're going to Microsoft Excel. What is it that you want, team? I want, what's that? What, where is the question? How much is the YTD MTD sale? Now, can I do the same thing here? Sure, let me try and copy this. See, Control C, Control V. Oh, cool. This is nice. It's come now. Are we good, team, now? Is this correct? Oh no, this is supposed to be here, correct? Okay. Now, little better. Like anything else, always remember, you can change the font. The primary difference between Notepad versus Excel is what, team? Primary difference. Notepad is more like a flat structure, flat, just document. Excel has got two things, rows and columns, like a table. What table? Not the sitting table or writing table, team. More like your calculation table, multiplication tables, temperature tables, and so on. Okay. Now, is this the only difference? No. Whatever is the difference, you should learn practically. Now, correct. I loved one word I got from the audience. Not very well organized. How do we organize it, team? Why do I have this like this? Why? What is this column doing here? What is this doing here? These have to be improved. Our only focus that we will do now is how do we make this awesome, so good that my client will not look at anything beyond this. The best possible way to look at it. And remember this, team, when I'm teaching you in the next 5 minutes, we'll get started. What is it that I wanted to write? Excel. We'll go deep, team, and I will warn you, there'll be a few things left. You'll get the basic concepts. Like, will I make you an expert in 3D models or icons or shapes, smart art, line, column? No, not necessarily. The core is important. Why? Because today's world, you may not get a job just because you know Microsoft Excel. But since you know why Excel started, how it was used, it really helped you. Team, I'm going to take a quick 3-4 minutes break, please. I have a very, very bad throat. I'll be on mute. I'll pause the recording as well. I would want your answers. Now think of this. While I pause this recording, for all the live participants, I have an exercise for you. I want you to put the same information that you saw on my screen on your screen and raise your hand for me. I will then unmute you, make you the presenter. I want you to show me what you've done. Same thing, what I did in my machine is the first exercise that I'm giving to the audience to repeat it on your system and show it to me. All right, team. This is the first exercise. I want you all to create the same thing that you see on the screen at your end. I'm going to give you all 5 to 10 minutes for that, please. Thank you. So, Nilima, I'm going to make you the presenter. I'm assuming you want to maybe show us something. You will now have the option on your screen to share your screen. Perfect. I can see this. Great. So now here's the one. Awesome. And team, here's the thing. I will try and be a critic, but please don't take it personally. It is more for a group learning. Okay, this just as an example. Now, how much is the year to date, month to date sale? 37.5. Second March, 53.9. Third, MTD, month to date total is 482.8. So I have two questions. There's 37.5 on row 1. Does that belong to how much is the year to date? 37.5. And the second question would be, why is it 482.8? In my sheet, it was how much? Was it in my sheet? Where is my Excel? I'm just checking. All right, great. So this is correct or not is something we'll have to check. Now, what Neelima did an amazing job is she added this automatically in the Excel as a calculator, and that's beautiful. That's number one difference from moving away from Notepad to Microsoft Excel, because you can put something called as a formula inside a cell. Thank you. Now I'm trying to go to Nita, another one. All right. Nita, can you please share your screen now? I'll try and make you the presenter. Where are you? Oh yeah, I did. Looks like no, not from Nita. Team, if your hand is raised, I'm going to make you the presenter. That is what it is. Sharmila, I'm going to make you the presenter now. Awesome. Thank you. Sharmila, try and speak once for me, please. Now maybe you should be able to mute yourself, unmute yourself.
Hi Karthik, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly. Thank you.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what I computed. So I copied that from your screen apart from the minus because I think it was, you just copied it. So
Yeah.
I added all that and this is my monthly total.
Perfect. Nice. Very nice. Great. So team, I know looks like small tasks for us and we are here to learn things like Java or SAP. This looks so small, but nice. Great. But this is what it is, team. Awesome. Thank you,
Thank you.
Shamila. Anyone else want to show if there's something different from what I did? Here's the thing, there is a surprise element. I asked you, right? Create the same. I know I didn't give you too much time, all of you team, but anyone tried to do a surprise like, hey, let's do this? And I've seen this, all of you added, and I'm assuming that most of you are aware that that's how it is. Alekia, hi, do you want to share your screen? I think you're muted. That's okay if you're muted, but maybe you can just share your screen and show us now. Am I seeing your screen yet? All right, team. Can you all see now? Alekia, that's your screen, right? Is this the one you made? Very nice. See, Microsoft Excel, book one, this, everything is there. Now, great work. Did you do a formula? I don't know. But can you click on the cell C5, Alekia? Click on the cell C5. Okay, good. Now, team, what is this cell? Is this a formula or is this a hard coded data? This is called hard coded data, everyone. All right. I'm assuming all are good. Anyone else really feel, hey, Karthik, this is what I did is interesting. I want to share. Please raise your hand on GoToMeeting. And now I'm going to make myself the presenter. Thank you, everyone. Alekia, Nilima, Neeta, Sharmila. I'm going to make myself now the presenter. All right. Now, even I have something very similar. Where's my Excel? There you go. So team, I will teach you some fundamentals. I may not write it. So listen to me, please, as I speak about Microsoft Excel, and I want you all to take notes. Now, in this, number one, I don't want you to focus on any of the shortcuts or quick reference links. I don't want you all to focus on anything to do with what are the different options in file menu or home or anything. No, don't go there. Stay here. All right. Now, I will quickly make this beautiful. I will make this awesome. Let us see how we do it for 10 minutes. What time does my session end? It is, how long did we take this now? Was it, it's 1 hour, 15 minutes? 1 hour I spent? Wow. So, okay, team.
It's 1 hour.
10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes I'll finish it. Absolutely correct. When I copied, why is it negative? I have to go and change it. So in a Microsoft Excel, you click on one cell at a time and change it. What cell did I highlight right now? What cell did Karthik highlight? Tessin, I'll come to your screen in a little while. Meanwhile, you have not raised your hand for me to know that you want to share. So raise your hand, please, and then I'll, in a few minutes. What was the question, team? What cell is this? Is the question. That is what is the other differentiator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20. These are called rows. One row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, like this. Similarly, column A, column B, column C, all the way. How many? I don't know. Maybe 20, 25, 30, 40. I can keep adding. As I keep going, it will keep adding. That is what it does. So it does not limit you. How many rows? As I keep adding, it will keep increasing. See, now the scroll bar is to the bottom, team, correct? But if I scroll here, look, now it's going. So it only expands based on the use. So what is Microsoft Excel? Nothing but a table with rows and columns. Look at it like a box. All right. A, B, C. 1, 2. Okay. X, Y, Z, dollar, hash, question mark. Just characters I'm putting, team. Now, the way this is done is these are columns, these are rows. Now, how many rows does this table have, everyone? 2 rows, correct? Row number 1, row number 2. How many columns does this have? 3 columns, correct? Now comes your question, team. What is there in B2? What is there in B2? How do we see? That's what we have to observe, team. Row 1, column B. Oh no, B2, right? So column B, is it row 1? No. Row 2? Yes. What is there? This one. What is there in C1, team? Here, hashtag. So by knowing that this cell, all these boxes, one box of information is called a cell, team. Okay, in Microsoft Excel, CELL. Within a cell, many cells put together will become a table, or what we call also as a sheet. Excel sheet they call it. Okay, multiple sheets put together become something called as a Excel workbook. That is what it is, team. So the most important thing is the single building component that is used in Microsoft Excel is called a cell. You keep adding more cells together, a table or a sheet, you keep on adding sheets, it's a workbook. Let's look at our Excel. Okay, now let's look at our Excel. This is my Excel. See, it has so many columns, so many rows, so many cells. One sheet, this is my sheet. I will change this and rename it, team. Daily sales. Hey, you know what? Maybe my client wants something, and we'll call this as monthly sales. What is it that I just did, team? None of you must be practicing or touching Microsoft Excel when I'm teaching. You should only focus on what I'm saying, because there will be so many important specific things I'll tell you, you won't forget. Look at this, team. Is D lowercase, S lowercase? Is there a gap? Look at the neatness through which I made. Daily sales, monthly sales. Now, what is an incorrect way of naming? Monthly sales. Not correct, team. It's not one word. It's not better. It's not segregated. You have to be very neat and clear. So this is how you create multiple sheets. Just keep adding plus. It'll create multiple sheets for you. Okay. Now, in the daily sales, this is what it is. Is this number correct? No. On C2, in that cell, I'll go and delete this. Why? Why did I write negative? Simple reason. I copied it from Microsoft from a Notepad, and I pasted it here. And that hyphen there become in that format a negative here. Now this is great. How much is the year to date, month to date sale? That's what we are saying. Do I need this column called B? I don't. What can I do? What we do is right click on it and say delete this column. Now what happened? What was C became B. It just kind of took that away. Now I want to see these. Everything is in a font, team, correct? Everything is the same color. Now this is my main title. I think this should be bigger. Why not? And this field is common for both. Like, doesn't have to be in this column. It can be here also. How can I make it so that it is sitting nicely on this? That is where you say, hey, Microsoft Excel, I want to merge couple of things. Oops, okay. we try to merge things, team. How do we merge? Merge is nothing but you take one cell, let us say A7, and there is A8. So I want to say this is together. I can combine this not into two cells but into one cell, and that is called merging, team. One of the most important basic aspects, nothing complex about it. All right. What does it mean? A1 and B1 now have to be merged. That is one cell for me. So to do that, what you do is you select what you want to merge. I want to merge A1 with B1. So I clicked on A1. Now I'll keep my control pressed on my keyboard and then press on B1. So I selected two cells at the same time. Just like your multiple selections that we do in a web application for a drop-down list. Now we have to merge it. And you will see all those nice things here, shortcuts. So many things, na? Don't worry too much on that. But let's look where it will be. I will not go into this, team. I know merge is here, but I want to see, do I want to insert something? Oh, to put a picture and all that. Okay, nice. Sure. We'll play around that tomorrow. Page layout. Wow. Okay. Formulas. Nice. Data, review, view, help. See, so many things. What do I want to merge? What about if I right click here? What do I see? See, so many options, format cells. What if I right click on a notepad? What do I see? Something else, very little, correct? Now, what if you right click and go to format cells, you'll get a lot of options through which you could do that. Okay, so what we will do is go to home, and under home you'll see this merge and center field. When you click on this, what it does, what happened? Did it do it? It will merge this field and it will put it into center. Now, is this visible, team? What happened? It's gone to the left. Let me change the color of this. Hey, what? I merged this. Let me try again. Now it's nice. And this is 2nd March, 3rd March. So, insert, I will say date, March. See another heading. Earning. This is my table. So I'm going to give it the borders. Put all borders. More borders. Come on. Is the regular border? All borders. Now see, this looks lighter borders. This looks brighter. But I don't want to focus on all cells. Can I keep it white? I'm getting confused. So what I should do is go here, and basically I think you make the background white first, see? And then you change it. Now everything is white, and now I've changed it to this color. Date, March, earning. Date. Now this is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 37.5 month to date total. This is the end. So I will put this maybe red color like this. Now, much better, team, right? How much is the YTD? Year to date, month to date, sale. That's my point. 2nd, I had this. 3rd, I had this. 4th, I had this. Month to date total, which was team was doing, is if I write it here and tomorrow I go and change this to 151, will it change here, team? It won't. Will it change in Notepad? It won't. But in Excel, you do something called as formula. The minute you write something called equal to, it will start giving you different functions and formula. Question to the audience. Does Karthik know all these formulas? Oh, sure, Jesse, you wanted to show this. Merchant Center Chef. Does Karthik know all the formulas, team? Maybe? No, absolutely not. I have no clue. Will I be worried that I don't know all the formulas? No. I'll be more concerned, do I know my base? Because if someone asks me, hey, can you do something complex in Excel? It's just a half an hour. I'll go figure out, hey, what is this and so on. So you should not ever get scared by looking at, oh, there's so many. How will I and when will I learn that? Only learn what I'm teaching. Don't worry about other things for now, team. We're creating a foundation. This basic thing is saying that sum of what cells B3 to C5. How do I do it? Very simple, team. I'll say equals this cell, which is B3, plus this cell plus this cell. Is this correct or not? Let's see. If I just select these boxes at the bottom, Microsoft Excel will say count is 3, average is 80.8, sum is 242.4. Isn't that beautiful compared to what we were living with in Notepad, team? As is. Great. Now, let's say, oops, sorry, client, I made a mistake. 38.5, it was in second. Automatically, it will change here. Brilliant. Great, right? Now, today is 5th March, in India at least. 5th March, I sold now, let us say 71. As soon as I write 71, I want this number to change, and that should be the phenomenal thing. Oops, did it change, team? It did not change. Why it did not change? Why didn't it change? Two options. Hate IT, give up right now and say, I'm scared, I'm worried already. Second, whenever you see a problem, enjoy it, love it, feel very blessed when you face a problem, because that's your best trainer. You will learn through your challenges. The reason is, whenever there's an issue in IT, remember, who is at fault? Is it me who is at fault? Did I do something wrong? Or did IT do something wrong? Who's IT in this case? Excel. Is Microsoft Excel wrong? You'll say, no, I don't think so. It's a smart tool. It's been there for decades. And I'm sure it'll be very nice. So who's wrong here? Always keep looking at the blame on yourself, team. Let's start with that. The reason is, here I said add this cell, add this, add this. I never said add this. See? B3, B4, B5. Now what should I do? How should I correct it, team? Plus B6. Is that correct? Awesome. There you go. Now what about 6th? Tomorrow. Oops. Oh, again I have to go and change. Plus B7. I'm not happy, team, like this. So first let me save this. And team, whatever I'm doing, right, it's kind of, I make deliberate mistakes, so your learning will become easy. Come on. Is it not later? I'll save it later. Don't worry, team. This is nice. Wow. Hey, but then this is becoming a problem. How about I put it, copy paste everything, put it here. I'm doing it only for a sample to show you, team. This is a formula where individuals are added. This is going to be different. I will say, oops, this is equal to sum of from this cell arranged to this cell equals sum B13 to B17. So now I don't mind. Let's just say I insert once here and I say third, second shift, and I put 12.66. Did this get updated, team? No, right? Okay. Insert, copy, paste. Did this get updated? That is the difference. In Excel, you got options to choose what and when. But the minimal thing is presentation, team. How you show it, how you have organized things. All right. So team, I think we're good for today. I'm going to see you tomorrow and we'll continue. Any questions that are critical and you believe I should answer for today? You should all go back and practice as you see what I did in your machine. I want you all to show me something like this, your own creativity. All right, tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you back tomorrow. We'll continue this project. We've just started. We know how to put it. We'll do a lot more in Excel. Then we'll move forward to other technologies. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Have a great, blessed day ahead. Take care, all. Thank you.
Thanks, Karthik. Bye, team.
Thank you, Ashna. Bye.